Okay, Zyra's stealth in her current form. Oh, sorry, I was looking at my spellcraft going, my stealth isn't that low. So -5 for moving, so 43.
Nice. Shevarimarr doesn't seem to know that you're there. It is a lovely tune. Murgovane.
Hey buddy, there's only 2 images left, and there's a flank for you right there.
Oh, thank you very much.
We're gonna ride you to victory, sir.
Okay, so
If you can't reach it, Renee will kill it. That is the plan.
20 plus 36. First attack.
You are lesser beings, is what, is what the thing is saying.
That's not a way to ingratiate yourself.
5. See 34? Yes.
Both hits.
Maffei is helping.
20. Oh, actually, that should be that's AC 30. Still doesn't hit.
Okay, well it'll sap an image if
It'll sap an image if there's any images left.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the AC 30 if there's anything left. It's the last hit anyway.
Okay, so that was 3 hits. So give me a D3.
3.
Is it 2? The AC 30 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
So there's 2 hits.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Okay.
But the last one will take out an image if there's still anything
And
left.
there will be an image left based off of that one.
Yeah, I
Yep.
would want.
And then roll another D3 for your second hit.
Yeah.
There's images
Another hit.
left. I don't know if there's a Rakshasa left, but there's
And then
images. There's images of a Rakshasa.
And then 1 image. Okay.
And then one image is gone.
All right.
All right. So,
It has DR 15 that applies to your attack.
6.
These are such awesome monsters against low-level people.
Your sword with its raging power, doesn't that improve its enhancement bonus?
Yeah, it's the +4.
Oh, it bumps it to +4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It has good DR. It's good and something.
Yeah.
So even if it was good, you were
At the
missing
end,
something.
something it would have almost for sure.
Yeah.
Unless it's like good and evil or good and chaotic or some nonsense. That's a terrible combo.
So
That's really crunchy.
49 and 54 less DR.
Okay, so 103 minus 70, so 73 damage. That's 110. You are lesser beings! Ah! He's getting smacked around.
And take an image off.
Yeah, I took the image off. He is still standing. He is now bloodied. Well past bloodied with the second hit.
I gotta go pick up my wife. I'll just be a few minutes. Zeta is going to ready a Dispel Magic for the next time he tries to cast.
Okay, targeted.
Oh, let me double check, make sure she's got a 3rd level spell first.
It's one of those days.
Yeah, it's one of those days. Not usually an issue. Today it's an issue. She has a 3rd level spell left. Okay. Yeah, so that's what she's going to do.
Readying to dispel magic on the Rakshasa. All right.
Yeah.
So that's Zeta with the readied. Renee, what are you doing?
Well, I see a wounded Rakshasa over there.
Yep.
And it's flanked.
Yep.
So I have a sneak attack range of, I think, 60 feet?
You are 70 feet away.
Let me just confirm. Yeah, my sneak attack range is 60 feet currently. So we're just gonna...
It's 65 feet, so if you 5-foot stepped... Oh, no. No, it's still 65.
5 foot step the other way. There you go.
Then you've got a door.
Right.
So it has cover against this attack.
I will hit it with a silencing strike first, and then a whole bunch of dispelling strikes, and...
Okay.
Actually, we're just going to hit it all with dispelling sneak attacks.
Alright, with cover, his AC is 37.
Okay. Right, is he chaotic? I know he's not, because he's a lawful creature.
Nope.
I just correct myself. It's fine. All right, so plus 26 plus 2 plus 3 minus 2. The AC 31. Yeah, it's AC 37.
Okay, that's a potential hit.
It hits him.
Fuck. All right, so what?
The reason I'm doing it one at a time is because his AC will change as I dispel spells off him.
Yep. What is what do you have to roll for
Uh,
dispelling strike?
oh, it's 1d10 or 1d20 plus my rogue level against his as a dispel check against his lowest level spell.
His lowest level spell. Okay.
Yep, it starts from the bottom, works its way up. Okay, so my rogue level is 10. 11th level magic.
Yeah. So 1 is mage armor, 2 is shield. His shield is gone.
Hey, look, he's easy to hit now.
His AC drops to 29-33 with cover.
Okay,
And then the damage.
oh yeah. Yes, I'll do the damage. 1d8 plus 13 plus 3 plus 5d6. 36 damage.
Minus 15 is 31.
Yes, my bow is not. My bow gets through chaotic damage action. Okay.
Okay, he looks hurt.
Right. Next attack. 26 plus 2 plus 3 minus 2 minus 5. AC 35.
Potential hit. D2.
Pops that last image. I dispelled the mirror image with my arrow.
Nice.
Lesser pigs.
I roll a 1 because this is just the way Renee works. And then I roll a 20.
Yeah, that never happened. Flipping quarters.
Lesser being.
All right. Then it's Zeta with a ready to action. Shevarimarr. Oh, that looks like it hurts. And he's looking around for Zyra because he heard her talking, but he can't see her.
Indeed.
Top of the fifth round. Invisible Stalkers. Continue to attack Renee.
Okay.
AC 30.
You need 20s.
Okay, and then steps in and tries to attack Murgovane.
There's a conga line of doom.
AC 30 and a nat 1. The nat 1 is a critical miss. The critical
Can they
miss.
see the banners by any chance?
Yeah, they're both shaking.
Yeah,
We already
they're
rolled.
both shaking.
Okay.
7. It's flying. It can't be knocked prone. Okay. So it got knocked around a little bit, but they're drifting around like they're big floof clouds of doom. The Rakshasa.
Suck.
I think it's time to get the fuck out of here. So he's gonna defensively cast a dimension door.
He's going to defensively get his dimension door dispelled.
So first he has to make the concentration check, which is DC 23, and he makes it. And then Zyra's dispel magic goes off to try to get rid of the dispel magic.
Yep.
Or Zeta, sorry. Zeta, it's like she rolled a 21 on her initiative.
Zeta's, let's see. For dispelling, L's bonus comes for overcoming spell resistance. Alright. And her caster level is 12, and I don't see any bonuses. Alright, so 1d20 plus 12 minus 11. 19th level magic.
Okay.
You are staying here.
He kind of like popped in and out of existence. There's fear on his face when he did not disappear. And he's going to try to 5-foot step back towards Shevarimarr.
He dimension.
Dimension.
He didn't
failed.
successfully
Yeah.
dimension door. So, yeah.
Shevarimarr, help us. The cults will reward you greatly.
but it's such a lovely tune, is what Shevarimarr says. Zeta. Yeah, that was Zeta's turn. Widget.
Hey, look at that! He almost dimension door away. You got him. You're fucked now, son.
Cade?
Alright, so there's still a guy bleeding below me. Has he been taking his bleed?
Yep.
Is he still alive?
He's barely alive. He's conscious and wetted himself because of the banner.
Okay, let's just kick him in the head.
Are you coup de grace him, or are you?
No, just
okay.
he looks really messed up, right?
Yep. Give me your attack roll.
22.
Okay, you kick him in the head.
The prone paralyzed guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. His head bounces off of your foot into the wall and onto the ground.
Is there any Bart song going on?
There is Bard song.
Yes, there is.
Oh, okay.
I need damage.
Oh, plus this. So 33.
It's like, how destroyed is his head?
Smush.
No, can you move me around to
33. So he's at minus 30. You end up kind of like kicking his head, like caving his skull.
How Cade has a 60-foot move, right?
Yes.
So Cade can go around and chase the Rakshasa around the building.
You know, where did they go? Yeah, I don't know why the internet's kind of crappy today, and that one map I can't load. The locations just doesn't load for me, so
It's probably the largest one.
yeah.
All right. There is a shadow rising from his body.
Yeah, I don't care about that one. Where's the Rakshasa? Let's chase the Rakshasa.
No.
Wait, we don't have Death Ward?
No, we don't.
Oh! So that was one attack. I'm gonna focus the rest of my attacks on the shadow.
Sure.
Let's see.
You're like, we don't have Death Ward.
Wait, my soul! It's barely bare.
Yeah, let's see how we do against this thing.
I can death ward the party, but it'll be like 1 or 2 more times today, and that's it.
AC 15 against the shadow.
Okay, so 1d20. 1, 2,
As you-
3,
as when you-
4, 5.
When you stomped on his head, the black rune that he had on his chest began to glow with a necromantic magic, and coming out of the horrible wound that is his head cavity or his brain plate.
hole.
So, so let's see, 21, 16, so 19. What's the AC?
15.
Okay, so 12, 13. No, the last one doesn't hit. So I hit it 1, 2, 3 times. That's 6d8 plus 3d6.
Once, twice, 3 times
45.
a Cade.
Cade ain't no lady.
Yeah.
I think after the second hit it was destroyed, but yeah, you end up putting your fiery fist into the middle of the
Okay.
into the middle of its
You want to make sure.
corrupted soul. Just a bunch of cinders are left of it, and the guy's body is lying in a pool of its own blood.
Make me bleed my own blood.
And then Cade, I guess, 5-foot steps.
Yeah.
The Reborn Assassin, I'm just going to remove from the initiative sheet. Zyra and Maffei.
All right. Maffei is going to move over and touch the Rakshasa, because it's so far working.
Mm-hmm. His incorporeal touch is 20.
Well, we didn't critical fumble, so that's a good
Okay.
thing.
She's used to be able to drift into the stone, but can't drift into this coppery plate because I guess it's magical or something, and she dipped down a little too far. Then Zyra.
Zyra is going to ready to dispel a spell if the Rakshasa casts a spell that we don't like.
Oh, you casters are annoying. Murgovane steps in.
Lesser being this.
Lesser being, you have no defenses, and I need to roll a 1 to miss you on the first attack, and like a 2 on the second attack.
Yep. Roll some d20s for me.
Hits. Hits. Critical threats. That I don't think that's a critical hit, but whatever. She's a
AC
kebab.
29 with a flank and bard song.
Oh, with the spells down, that third one might be a crit. Here, wait a second. I will do diligence here. He is. It's ridiculous. Raging. How do I read this even? He was plus 32. No, plus 27. I don't get it. 30, 31, 32, minus 10, plus 22, 22, 27.
That missed. Okay.
Unless he's got critical focus or something. Yeah, I don't think so.
But
That was about-
three
give or
hits
take
is
AC 27.
3 hits is still pretty bad for it.
Yeah, the bonus on the damage is 129. 132.
Minus
Plus
4 hits, which would be 45. So 180.
134 minus
It'd be
45.
It'd be 87.
So
so
4 hits and
6
15 DR is 60.
66 plus. It was 3 hits.
Oh, sorry.
107 damage after DR.
Okay, so Murgovane strikes him in the shoulder to the point where he's kind of disconnected the arm from the body, but it's still hanging on because of really tough skin and its robes. He does the same to the left side and to the right side, and then kind of kicks the Rakshasa to the ground and runs the blade. Now that there's no claws or anything to block the blade, just puts the blade up against this thing's throat near the hilt, and then just runs the blade, and half of its head comes off. It is destroyed.
Oh, it's too bad that their brains are not intact.
This is Shevarimarr.
Congratulations. There's still 2 other little things running around here, abominable elementals.
Renee.
Renee's going to attack the elemental who attacks him.
Okay.
26 plus.
AC 20. So if you want to just roll a bunch of d20s.
So hit. Now a bunch of fitty fitties.
2 in the middle.
2 in the middle. All right. So 2d8 plus 26 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 2. 51 damage.
51 damage destroys this stalker. Leaving 1 left on the field. Without its bosses. Shevarimarr.
I assume you'll be keeping the things that are on their bodies.
What are you saying to Zyra?
Yes.
It seems more than fair. You did get my signal, though, that there was something wrong, and
He's like winking twice and
Of course. 2 blinks for trouble.
Yes, or to not come in, but you decided to come in anyways, and what a splendorous sight. It reminds me of some of the surface world gladiatorial pits.
Yeah, so what's the fee for rescuing you?
Invisible Stalker continues to attack Murgovane, which is the wrong thing to do. He's not flat-footed. AC 30 probably misses. The Rakshasa is just destroyed. Zeta.
Zeta's got a butt ton of first circle spells, so let's just see what first circle spells that she could use in this situation. She can cure light wounds on herself.
Good idea.
Bardic healing.
12 healing. 12 damage. Hey, look how that worked out.
Widget.
Widget's joining the other his illusions at the table.
Okay.
Hey, get him! You guys know where those fuckers running around? I can see them.
Cade.
Let's go and deal with that.
Yeah, right there. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
Cade
punch
will
him.
Banner
Right.
in your hand. It's come streaming into the room, punching and kicking.
He'll come behind the thing, like he'll move around it to get an AOO if it does try to get an attack on him.
Yeah,
And then
it'll take its AOO if you're gonna run around like a jackass.
Can you use that feat against people who you can't see?
Oh, I can't see it.
So AC
Correct.
25.
Well, if I
it
can't,
misses.
if I can't see it, then I can't run to it. Well, hold on, I do have blind fight.
Yeah, and it's attacking Murgovain, and you can see where Murgovain's concentrating. So you run by it. It doesn't. It takes its AOO.
I don't know if.
Here, I'll check.
Yeah, that hasn't come up before.
Can you use Panther style against foes that you can't see?
I don't think so, to be honest with you. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you can. It's an AOO.
It's written. He's got combat reflexes, so with combat reflexes you can.
Sweet. All right. D20.
And it's actually called a retaliatory strike. So even if you're somebody who's being weenie and said, "Well, it's not technically an AOO," then it's.
I don't know if that hits.
AC 20 maybe hits. It's its AC right on. If I roll a 2 because it's invisible, you do strike it.
Okay.
Whack.
And then my second hit. Oh, swift action. Can I target it to be my thing to bypass its DR?
I think you need to see things to target them. So no.
Well, actually, I want to read how it's written because I don't know if I. It's not manifest steel. Swift action. Blah 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 blah. Swift action. Observe. Yes, observe a creature. So I can't. Okay, and then I'll just roll again. Okay.
Why do you get
wanna roll them
2
separately?
strikes?
Because one was an AOO and the other one was
Yeah,
my
it's the
standard.
extra. Okay, great. And that one missed. So 1 hit.
A second reroll because I have blind fight.
Yeah, you're right. And a miss.
Oh, son of a... Wait, so 2d8 plus fire?
Yeah, fireworks. 29 damage. Okay,
Cool.
the thing you definitely connect with something as sparks and embers come flying off of your fist. The creature makes a wispy, whining sound. Zyra.
It was very rude of them to come in here and turn my place into an abattoir.
Yes, very rude.
Perhaps I'll, assuming you win this fight, he smiles. Perhaps I will give you a discount on your next transaction.
Yes.
Does that
It will be
seem
it will be a
fair?
transaction very shortly. Yes. Most fair.
Wouldn't want any bad blood between us. You've been such a good new customer. An old
Is this in
customer.
Shadow? Is this in Shadow Talk?
Yeah.
Okay, so no big... Alright, good.
Yes. Long time customer, although I was away for a while.
Welcome back home. You are definitely making your mark.
Who are they with? Are they part of the cult?
The combat round continues. Murgovain.
I will roll a die. He has sea invisibility.
Yep.
He has a flank.
Yep.
He has a chopper. We'll give another chopper for good measure. It's choppered.
Yes, it's basically gas at this point in time.
I got it.
says Murgravane as he falls out of his rage. He points his sword at Shevarimarr. Shevarimarr's like,
I give up. I submit.
Adam, check my VC.
I saw your VC. We just got his feet up on the table. Good show. Good show.
he switches to Imperial Common so everyone can understand.
Yes, it was a wonderful show. I was not expecting that when I rose today. But these are interesting times, are they not?
Most interesting.
Well, I usually don't deal in person, but today I will make an exception. Come around the table.
Zyra will appear around the table.
Yep. The golem starts moving.
Oh, don't worry about him.
He just comes up to the
He won't attack you if you don't attack him.
Murgravane is squaring off with the golem.
Yep. He could have brought the golem to his own defense.
Mm-hmm.
But he chose not to.
Yep.
Alright, Renee and Zeta coming into the room, or?
Yep.
Okay.
So, what were we interrupting?
Well, they came here to ask about the likes of some invading surface folk that hit the Sadist spires and causing a bit of trouble, you see.
As far as I understand it, 48 hours isn't up yet. So.
So they decided to stay for a while. Asking
So they are-
questions about you, they were. Waiting for you, more so. And when you showed up, they started casting spells in what was poor Shevarimarr to do.
Yes. I need information.
Of course you do, and there will be a great discount on this information. What sort of information do you need, dearie?
Layout for the Ancestors' Isle.
Oh, temple plans.
Yes.
Very expensive. They had craftsmen come in over time, a long time. Some of it may have been updated. They're doing something in the back.
I'm assuming you know of the hole in the sky?
Oh, yes. Horrible light. It does not go well with my skin. I think I sunburn easily.
It is the light of the, and the likes of the cult would only be drawing it here as an act of sacrilege.
Oh, yes, great sacrilege to have such light orb in the sky. Good thing they decided not to open that rift to show us the sun. That would be a way to turn the people against them. Or perhaps Lyrudrada would burn. Who knows? Who knows? Temple plans can be arranged.
Who was the rider on the dragon? Was that the Overshadow?
First things first. The cost of the temple plans. For someone off the street, I would charge them 50,000 gold pieces. To anger the cult of the Reborn with this knowledge would be potentially disastrous for me.
She's just going to look around at all the dead things from the cult in his shop.
For you, however, I will lower it to 20.
This is in common?
Yep.
Well, considering the fact that their people disappeared in your place, I'm sure they're not going to be too kind with you. We're meaning to make good with them. I mean, by make good, I mean he slicks his hand across his neck. Not going to just hand him plans over.
No one in Lyrudrada is going to enjoy whatever is to come if this cult rises and continues to rise as it has.
No.
I will make their bodies disappear for free.
Your shop. Hang them on the wall if you like.
No. We don't want to antagonize them.
Or put them in a closet, up to you, I don't care.
Well, then I need Vex.
Oh, Vex is the one that will provide the plans for you. He should be back shortly.
Well, I have something to trade to him.
I can barter on his behalf in the meantime. Do we agree to 20,000 for the temple plans?
A
He's
body
looking at
with
you
a
like,
fresh mind for the temple plans.
oh yeah. Cade goes and drags the, what's her name?
Calvaris.
Yeah.
A very learned mind. One condition.
What?
It must be separated from the body.
What must be separated?
Is that the mind?
Yes.
He floats over and he looks at.
Calvarius is a bard. She knows things.
Yes.
As much as Vex would like to dine upon her brain, we might very well keep her around. Agreed. Next trade. You want to know who rides the dragon?
Yes.
Which dragon are you speaking of?
The large one. The one that made the hole. And then we already know the name of that dragon, so I'm not going to let him bullshit us with the... Well, maybe I don't. Well, it should be this. It should be in right here. Or did we not get the name of that dragon? I thought Zeta knew.
Yep, you do.
Okay,
I just
I thought
put
you
it. I
mentioned
just put it in chat.
Alright. Vres. Fogna Murha Vres.
Yes.
He snuck in through the gate.
Pergeron is likely the one who rides him. Fognar is a disciple of the dragon in Elf's Shadow.
Cade goes to Zyra. You can ask him about that thing for fighting dragons. I think it'll help us fight dragons.
I wonder what happens to a dragon when they die.
I wish we had time, but it appears that the cult is looking to do something terrible at midnight.
Yes.
It's the end of something. I don't know if it's the end of this place or the material. Something's being born.
Even I admit I am uncertain as to the exact purpose of the ritual that they are enacting. But I do know something.
What do you know of the ritual?
What are you going to pay me?
What do you want?
One of the Dusk Lords. One that still has a brain. You will capture the Dusk Lord and bring him here. Or her. Doesn't
That
matter.
sounds mighty fucking hard.
Doesn't matter which one. I won't be picky in this matter. But the information that they would have in their lovely, lovely brain pans is... Oh, and his lip quivers a little bit.
Then we also get access to that information. Because what you're asking for is pretty damn expensive.
Well, of course, Master Dwarf Cade.
You hear that? He knows me.
Do we have a
Agreed.
bargain?
Agreed.
Whatever they are doing. The first stage is planner in nature. But of course you've seen this, to show the moon on another plane. And you've already surmised it is some sort of gate.
Yes, it's the moon from the material.
The next part of the ritual is a conjuration spell.
Oh.
What are they conjuring?
I don't know.
Are they conjuring through the gate?
All this can only be surmised. It is a ritual that Pergeron is conducting. It is something...
Why don't you just tell me where Pergeron is and I kick his head off?
He's a powerful priest, blessed not only by the elfin dragon Shadow, but by Oberon himself.
Alright. I'll twist his head off.
The Ober Shadow. Its name is Oberon.
Widget still hears from his
Yep.
table, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
You should be afraid of the Dusk Lords. To interrupt Pergeron's ritual will bring their wrath upon you. These ones were curious about the tower and thought that they could kill you. The next time, if you cross paths with the Dusk Lords, you will have Dusk Lords answer in kind. They don't know about you yet. Although,
Pergeron's a Dusk Lord.
yes, he is the one that convinced after he turned from the Seldarine to the worship of the dragon in El Shadow. He is the one, the first one, who converted the rest of the lordly elves into that religion long ago.
And if I'm not mistaken, he has a mind.
Yes, of course, he has a mind.
He won't be twisting his head off. Just twisting.
Good luck.
How would we disrupt this ritual?
Oh, I'm sure that the group of you can make a mess of things.
Don't we need a couple of things?
We need something to fight dragons.
Here you go.
Risky business you have here.
Well, assuming that if the plans are appropriate, we might not need to deal with the dragons. We know the ritual is. It's indoors.
Okay, you hear a chiming.
Ah, Vex has returned.
And he actually walks out of this door, not through the front door. Vex realizes there's something wrong and kind of comes in, his tentacles twitching a little bit. He sees Zeta, and you could tell one of his tentacles twitches with excitement. You. There's some sort of mental communication between Shevarimarr and Vex is now like looking at the bodies. And he just goes over to Calavarius.
Not for eating, Vex. This one, we will place her brain in a jar like the others.
Vex just nods and conjures like a disc beside him, and he sort of grabs and hauls her body up onto the disc.
Can the brains see?
They can sort of sense things, yes.
Good. What a psycho bitch. Anyways.
Okay,
she's real evil though. That lady is, oh my god.
Bringing her brain in a jar is a lengthy surgery, however. Vex will provide the plans to you. This should take but a moment.
Protections from a dragon's fear.
Which one of you wishes to have the plans?
and he's tapping onto his head.
Vex was able to interrogate a cultist.
Cade whispers to Zyra, who can teleport here again? They should have it so they can know where to teleport to.
Zeta.
Cade starts pointing.
I don't know if we want to. Mark's not here, but I think we're going to dump the memory into Zeta because Zyra has this tendency. Zyra has a tendency to forget things, so I think Zeta's the one who gets the plans dumped into her skull. Hey, we're gonna just open up your skull for a second there. Is that all right? We're just gonna
Mark's here.
Throw a piece of brain in, you know.
Mark's here. Oh well, last session we opened up twice.
So I come back and we won the fight, yay! But we're opening up Zeta's skull for a reason.
I think we're implanting a memory.
Oh, okay.
Who shall receive this memory?
Could we cast a couple of lesser restorations on Zeta before we...
Do we have the diamonds? Because Murglevane's got spells to spare.
We don't need diamonds. It's lesser.
Lesser, you're right.
Lesser still
I gotta see if I've got lesser.
Oh, lesser restoration, yeah.
Yeah.
I have restoration. I don't know if I have lesser, because...
This was a guard. You will know the outer defenses. You will know certain rooms where there are guards and their approximate numbers. You may even catch a glimpse at one of their holy places. However, Vex is saying that there are some back rooms that were reserved for the Dusk Lords and the priests.
She might know.
Does he know where the ritual is?
I suspect it is in one of the rooms at the back.
She might know some of the rooms in the back. She might probably have access once you scan her brain as well.
Yes, after she is placed in a jar, but it appears that you are in a hurry.
But that's the only lesser restoration he's got.
You got what?
He's only got one lesser restoration. All his spell slots for that level are used.
You can use a higher level spell slot if you've got extras. Like, I don't know if you...
Yeah, I got lots of third. I'll use a third.
Yeah, I don't know if you use thirds.
Yeah, I didn't use any thirds.
Will this information suffice? Otherwise, you will have to return in the morrow when Vex is finished putting her brain in a jar.
I'll also cast a couple of inflict light wounds to get rid of Renee's damage.
Hi, Fox.
This is, if this is the information that we can get before midnight, then this is what we will use.
Very good, very good.
Hey, Foxy.
Do not resist,
is what he says to Zeta. You notice that the Illithid with his... Oh, the Illithids have an extra knuckle. It's really weird. really
Yeah,
long
like the
hand.
squid face. That's
Yeah, the really long hand kind of like touches your forehead, and he closes his eyes, and there's a little happy twitch from one of his tentacles, and you actually have a flurry of like experiences of being on watch at the temple, and oh, don't go in there, that's where the dragon's lair, and oh, don't bug the shadow giants, and oh, don't. And I'm going to start to reveal.
Shadow what?
Giants.
I'm going to reveal the fortress that is the Forsaken Fane.
Which map is this on, Marty?
I'm going to make it player visible. I'm going to force you guys there.
Okay.
And I'm going to start revealing stuff. So,
Scraping for every spell.
the
Hey,
entry hall.
Is this on locations?
We're being
I don't
forced.
see it. Yeah, still. Okay.
Massive towers with ballistas. Should probably have dozens of guards in them. Dark creepers led by champions. This is just the memory of the layout, so you're not getting like armaments or anything like that. But there are many ballistas that pierce the walls. Okay. The cave giants also have ballistas behind some walls, and you know that there's a big portcullis and a gate that leads in, as well as several ways to get in via the embattlements. Actually, this one is the one to get in. You know that there are some side chambers that lead to a hall. You know where the barracks are. You know that behind the barracks there is where they keep some shadowhounds. You know where there are more, like that. The officers' barracks are F16, F15 are the common barracks, and then some armories. The courtyard is where a lot of the cave giants have their temporary camp.
That's a lot of meat.
Yeah.
You know that there are some weird things called gloom wings that hang out in the center courtyard, and that is where the shadow giant occupies his time. You know that these doors lead to where the dragon's lair, and I'll kind of they probably know a little bit, but I'll mark down dragons.
If I'm still waiting to load this page. If I can't load it, I'm going to restart my laptop.
It's a massive page.
There's a lot of.
No, it's still loading, but like that locations can load. So if I can't load this, I'll just restart. Take me 2 minutes.
There is a temple where the priests hang out.
Okay.
You know that there are some important like priest quarters. Probably here, priest quarters. Kind of off to the side of those rooms. You know that up above there are more priest quarters. And you know that there's a long hallway.
That's where the purging begins.
I think that's where we teleported.
You know that there's a hallway where people don't tend to go because it's covered in weird webs.
Okay.
And this is kind of
spider.
This is kind of beyond. You know that there are bad things that you'll be punished for if you wander past the webs. Like sensitive areas, you kind of understand that the sensitive areas of the church are here and here, and then the dragons come out of this dark domain. So the memories flood through, like you get all this information in like a flood of memories, and then the illithid kind of cuts it off.
I have enough.
You didn't get to like the guard had this gambling debt, and he was trying to pay it off, and it didn't happen in time.
Yep. You do know where there are doors, though, and hallways.
Yeah.
That go to sensitive areas.
I can tell.
So you're gonna run in through the front gate?
We're gonna basically stand out front,
Arcade solution.
blow a horn,
Wave the banner.
wave the banner, and then charge through the ballista lines.
It's awesome.
But instead of charging, we'll walk.
Slowly.
Sweet. Yes, XP. Start with the low level and go to the high level, because the high level will assume that they're tougher than you.
So, do we have what we need?
Do we have a wand of remove fear?
No, I mean from this transaction.
Yeah, looks good.
No, you don't know this. Zeta knows this.
Like, why are you asking me, son of a bitch?
I'm asking. God damn it!
Oh, you were in character. It sounded like Adam. It's 4:30 in the morning. Fuck you.
Zeta, do we have what we need?
Shevarimarr smiling at you.
I suppose we can get in. I don't know if we'll get out alive. It's a lot of bodies to go through. That's
No
before we
problem.
even find the dragon.
Is there a decently small choke that we could use to our advantage? We need to get away from the dragons, so we need some place that's close quarters.
Yeah, someplace with
Yes.
a roof.
There's a staircase. It's only 10 foot wide. I don't know how large these smaller dragons are, though.
And you start sketching it from your brain, so we get an idea of where we're going to go.
She starts like just sketching, I guess, what we're looking at.
You cast illusions.
Preston, did you say? She must. She's a bard and a sorcerer.
Magics that help protect against dragon fear, or remove it.
I have none. You?
No, we need to buy it. No,
No.
we need to get some. We need to get some.
It's been a long day.
It's been a busy day.
First circle, wand.
So did we ask these guys if they know what's up?
Oh, yes, we did. They know that they're doing a conjuration at the time of...
So they made the gate, which was one ritual, and they have another ritual, which is a conjuration ritual of some sort, and Pergeron is here. And Pergeron is a Dusk Lord. And we made two deals. One deal was for the layout of the prison, or layout of the temple, and we traded...
what's her face?
Cavasandra, or...
Yeah.
But the caveat was she had to... her mind had to be separated from her body. So they're going to be putting her brain in a jar.
Okay.
Which will then be just a font of knowledge for the guy, as he's got a bard brain in a jar. Just sitting there and doing bardic knowledge checks whenever you're willing to telepathy with it. The other deal was to get information about what's going on, where we got not much that we didn't already know, aside from it's a conjuring ritual. But the deal there is we need to capture a Dusk Lord and bring them so their mind can be scoured. And he'll provide us the information from the mind scouring. So it's kind of a worthwhile thing, I think, just in general.
Yeah, but now we're looking at fighting two dragons and a Dusk Lord, And all that meat with no spells.
No, it's 3 dragons.
Oh, my mistake. My mistake. What could go wrong now?
It's far worse than you thought.
Or you could just rest and come back tomorrow.
Just wait till the end doom. This would be where if I had like you wait till the very end and then you have just 4 wizards all cast Wall of Stone in the pole at the same time. Just yeah, a bunch of walls of force to block the death ray from conjuring Beelzebub. Like this is likely an attack on the material plane where they're summoning a giant. They're summoning the Gojira into the material plane, Shadow Gojira.
This is the most horrific thing I've ever heard of. The Shadow Gojira. Godzilla breathes negative energy on an entire city.
And those that die from it come back as shadows.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, stop feeding monster ideas.
Shadow Moguru.
Oh no. Shoguru.
I have to restart, so I'm going to connect to my phone.
Alright. So let's just do a quick inventory. What do you got for spells, Ming?
Well, of course, I'll tell you what spell slots I got, cause
Yeah.
for Blood Rager for Murgovane, he's still got. Apparently, he's got still got 3 first level, 1 second level, and 1 third level.
Okay.
He has 5 first level Oracle. He's used up all his second. He's got 6 third level, 5 fourth level, 5 fifth level. Not that he can do much with them offensively. They're all heal spells. And 4
How much
sixth level.
rage does he have left?
He's probably about a minute of rage left.
We've got about 5 minutes of fighting.
Yeah.
I
He's the
don't have
issue.
any. I don't have any martial flexibility left. Because some asshole burned through it the earlier on in this first
Yeah,
fight.
and
Yeah, the guy who always switches stances every round.
he's used up most of his martial flexibility as well.
Okay, Rene has 3 spells, 3 blessings of Wijas that I use for healing. Zyra, and he has unlimited sneak attack. And unlimited arrow, and he doesn't get tired, so he's actually in pretty good shape.
Shevarimarr is watching you guys as you're planning. Vex excuses himself and bows slightly and then returns to his lab.
Zeta is in much worse shape, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The sorcerer spells, she's got, looks like, she's got 13 first level, so she's good there. She's got 2 second level left, 3 third, 2 fourth, 1 fifth, and a disintegrate for a 6th. And as for bard spells, 11 first, 1 second, 2 third, and 3 fourth.
Alright. Deer's got 2 sixths, 2 fifths, 5 fourths, 5 thirds, 4 seconds, 7 firsts. Which means she's actually decently. You noticed how she kind of stopped taking actions halfway through the last fight,
Yeah.
or like, yeah. And she is running low on her shadow step.
Okay.
Her Blood Rager is. She's got one spell left in Blood Rager. Widget cast his See Invisibility. He
He
cast
should be
Silent
pretty
Image,
topped up.
but he's otherwise topped up. In addition, he does have. So am I allowed to come to the big boy table yet, or am I just still going to hang out here?
Well, we gotta think about this smart, right? We don't need to kill everyone in there. We just need to stop their ritual.
Yes.
Why don't we just teleport? Okay, how many teleports you got left?
I have.
I believe I heard one. Two if she's disintegrates for one.
Anybody got a?
Yes.
You got it written on a paper or anything? You can do another one because
We have a scroll as well.
all right.
I don't
so
think it'll carry as many of us though.
that's fair. Why don't we just take the minimum number, go into the room, break some shit, and get out?
Because we don't know what room they're doing the ritual in.
Oh crap!
And we
So a
don't know-
distraction then.
We need to know what shit to break.
Very bad.
I
Which
don't.
way does the shadow compass point in the shadow plane?
It doesn't. Wait, give me a second. This thing points to. It kind of points to the north and to the. No, it points to the south. West southwest.
Okay. So in the shadow plane, it kind of points to the fastest way to the material plane.
You think it's pointing at one of the hedges. The closest hedge should be directly north in Tebron, but it does not point that direction.
Didn't we find out that we saw when we were in the shadow plane that's bullshit? That is a bullshit spire of bullshittery. Somebody just made a giant stone phallus and stuck it in the middle of their town and went, haha, see? We're not corrupt at all. Alright, so...
Knapsack is neat, however, you still can only prepare your spells once in a 24-hour period. Like, you can't just nap for 8 hours or prepare your spells multiple times in one day. That's actually a mythic power.
How far away is the tower from us?
Which tower?
The temple.
Forsaken Fane. Nope, this is Lyrudrada city map. Like a mile away.
Okay, because I do have my insect scouts prepared.
Are they shadow insects?
No, they're not shadow insects. They're insects that this spell summons one or more vermin to investigate a single location or building you can see. The scouts must spend 1d6 hours investigating the location, provide no oversight. But need no oversight. When done, they return unerringly to you with their findings.
It's got like a notebook.
Fox is asking if you guys have Death Ward.
Yes, we do have death wards.
We have enough.
Enough is an interesting word. We have death wards.
We have enough if none of them have dispel magic.
I have 5 death wards. or I have 5 fourth circle spells. I could have as many as 9 death wards just out of my pool. And then
Yours is the only pool.
I can't use the staff to cast death wards because that's what I used. I dumped the death ward staff to prep us for the last fight, where death ward was useful. I don't have death ward on my scrolls. I do have a couple. I have a heal and a harm scroll though. So yeah, we've got death wards.
Okay.
But they're basically every death ward beyond 4 is either a breath of life or a heal that isn't existing anymore. Oh, I had a scroll of neutralized poison. I could have used that.
It's fine.
It's kill the casters first. Yeah, I think we're going to try to jump the. Basically, we know where the clerics sleep.
Yeah.
I think we jump those quarters and start a murderous rampage through the building. And then we basically zip away. When it gets too hairy, we get out of there and maybe do it again in 10 minutes in another part of the building. Because we assume the casters are what they're going to use to fuel their ritual. I don't know. Question is, when do we do it? Do we do it near the end of the ritual so that the ritual people are distracted, or do it early? See if they break concentration? Like, I don't know. I wish there was. Is there a manual for the ritual in the book over there so we could just. Oh shit! They just need a goose. Oh well. Goose gonna be terribly rare in the Underdark. Let's locate goose. Disintegrate it. Be done. Because all we really, I don't care if they try again tomorrow, because I'll be able to sleep then.
Yeah, you don't know what the ritual does. Shevarimarr is telling you that it has the second part of it has something to do with conjuration magic.
Yeah. Conjuration includes diseases and summons and gates and healing. He could be trying to heal the world. He's curing the disease of everyone on the material. You assholes! Why did you stop him? Yeah.
Because he was riding an evil dragon, so we thought maybe.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Our bad.
Our bad. All right. We require something to help remove the fear of dragon.
Ah. You are going to attack today. Very brave of you. Very brave. And after so much fighting.
Well, it is a holy night, I suppose. Always to fight under the light of Lyr.
I do have a wand in my inventory.
Any scrolls? We'll take both.
Okay. He grins. Let's see how many charges are left in this wand. Wow.
Booyakasha! It's still got the plastic wrap on it.
Yeah, the annoying plastic wrap that he got a fucking
new wand still.
He does leave for a moment. He goes into one of these side alcoves, digs around, and comes back with a wand. Also, there's a scroll of what level caster? A 3rd level caster scroll. I think this is about like 1,000 gold pieces total.
Okay. Sold. Widget, pay the man.
You're making widget pay. That's funny.
He's the. I'm taking it out of the party funds, but he.
Yeah, that's fine.
Widget's the one who actually carries coin.
Okay.
Is there constant static on my thing?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, Zyra will take the wand, and Zeta will take. Or actually, Renee will take the scroll because he can't poop himself and run away.
There we go.
He doesn't poop anymore.
And he can cast the spell.
And he can cast the spell.
Sort of a regular ghoulish diarrhea.
Yeah, it's just kind of just regular, kind of just, well, you ate mostly for the concept of eating, and
He probably has a functioning digestive tract
Yeah.
as ghouls eat, so
yeah.
ghoul shit is a thing.
What the bullshit. Or now that Renee has a quiver of infinite ammo, he should probably retrain abundant ammunition into remove fear. Because he has friends. Yeah, Fox, this is going to require some bullshittery. I think, basically, I think at this point in the day, it's smoke him if you got him, whatever buffs you got left, save something for a final push, and just sort of jump into the middle of the meat grinder and see if you could fuck up the Acme manufacturing plant.
I haven't been able to recuperate, says Ayanna as she holds Zyra's hand.
You do not need to go in. You're supposed to be raising the resistance, remember?
She nods. You've been gone so long. I
Thank you.
Zyra is going to give her the gift of shadows.
Which is what?
Her cloak that was matching cloak that Renee is wearing, but her one of it. Your +5 style. It's Cloak of Elvenkind that was from the Shadow War.
Okay. But it's yours, she says.
You can return it to me when we meet again.
She nods.
I will come with you if you want.
Says not to Zeta.
I am good at hiding.
Very well, little one.
I can also guard Ayanna if you don't want me to come.
No, I think we can use all the help we can get.
Okay.
Now,
It is another person to teleport, says Maffei. As she flows into the locket.
yes. Is it allergic to bags?
It can hold its breath.
I'll get in the bag.
Of course you get in a bag. Shut up.
Cade, pick it on.
I'm just kidding, little buddy. I like you. I like you. I get
He
in the
does
bag.
not mean that. But yes, get in the bag.
Get in the bag.
Why do you want to? Why do you want to go in the bag, Widget? To be useful. To be useful.
Famous last words. All right. We'll honor your memory.
I want to see the temple.
Shevarimarr is just chuckling.
Quiet, you. I don't know who anyone is.
I didn't say anything. Is there anything else that I could help provide? This might be the last time I see some of you.
Probably.
Cade's going through the Doom loot and just gonna grab whatever the hell he wants.
That's what I think we need to do. I think we're prepping up for a big, stupid stand. A big stand is stupid.
It's too bad, too. I was kind of curious to see how Murgovane would progress.
I don't think Murgovane's dying. He seems kind of unkillable.
No, he's killable, especially with no spells.
Murgovane right now has 34 damage. I don't know if
Oh, he can heal that up.
Okay.
All right, let's quickly go through. We've got. The Dark Heart is going to be going onto someone. Give me a second.
Was it Dark Heart?
+3 resistance bonus to, or +3 bark skin amulet.
I could use that, but it's gonna take my life. I can't use the amulet because I got a fucking awesome amulet spot.
Right, so you don't want it. Thank you.
No, no, I don't. But I want it, but I can't use it.
All right.
Murgovane gets the elixirs of hiding. There's 3 of them.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Okay, so
Fucking hide, Murgovane! Stop stopping!
I'm putting them on your sheet, Mark.
Okay, where is the characters?
So Renee will put in an amulet
Never mind.
of natural armor.
Healed 29, Marty.
Okay.
Just knock the
And
spell
he'll
off.
take the Dark Heart.
You've got 5 damage left.
And we'll go here. Now I'll check to see if Widget has +3. This becomes a plus. Hey, look, AC 40 is a good AC. All right.
Everyone start taking the True Strike.
Widget's got a. Widget will take the +2 natural armor amulet if nobody's taken it. And the Vorlander charm is going to go back in, which does have endure elements on it, which is nice as a secondary effect, but we're going to die from being punched in the face. We're not going to die from it's hot outside.
Yeah, probably not.
As much as my balls be sweating, nah, it's not what's gonna kill. It's not gonna cause the death.
We have a whole bunch of wands that we're going to need to. So mirror image, daylight. I think daylight would be a really useful wand.
It's hard to cast those spells in the shadow plane.
Plus,
A wand of daylight will very
blind
rarely work.
Vita.
So the Silver Brow is an odd charisma item.
16 plus 1
What
necromantic
is your ring of
arrows.
protection, Zyra or Zeta?
Oh, +2.
Oh, why don't you take Skull and Crossbone?
'Cause it sounds icky.
But it gives you a profane bonus on saves versus death and necromancy. Don't
And
you
it's a
want
ring
to
of,
have a profane bonus?
and it's
And it's ring of protection +2.
yeah, okay, fine.
Adam, I gave you the plus 1 necromantic
It's
arrows.
metal. Come on, you've got drow eyes. Now are you getting the?
What was that, Ahmed? You were saying Cade something?
Adam got the 16 plus 1 necromantic arrows.
Renee did. Okay.
And what does necromantic arrow do?
Just an
Plus
extra
1d6.
D6 negative energy.
You're
damage.
the only archer here.
Cool. That's,
You could actually stick them for healing. You just could have bark.
snap it off. That's cool. Additionally, a bunch of those arrows in Renee's quiver are going to be gone at the end of this because we're like, this is shoot 'em if you got 'em time.
Mm-hmm.
The Allure of Darkness is really nifty. It's a headband slot. So I think that's being kept for I think we're going to bump that up to a +4, and then Zyra will take it. But right now, the additional +2 to DCs and not losing bonus spells is more important.
Cade's gonna grab the dimensional shackles.
Go for it.
And just in case we need to,
We're supposed to capture an Oberon.
yeah.
We're not supposed to capture an Oberon. We're supposed to capture a Pergeron. Okay. The Ring of the Bat. Oh, there's a scroll of teleport. Zyra,
Yes.
take
Yes.
take the extra scroll of teleport.
It's a 9th level?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Keep in mind, that's not going to take as many of us.
If we're casting that, that means there's not as many of us to take. Marty, you son of a bitch. All right.
They're just conjuring a basket of puppies.
And they needed the moon. They're conjuring a basket of puppy werewolves.
Right. Everyone gets inflicted with shadow lycanthropy.
Shite, baby.
Oh, man.
So there's magic missile wand is probably a good time.
Who's good with a rod of withering?
Lightning bolt wand.
As much as I am enjoying your preparations, are there any other transactions you would like to make?
He has been listening very intently to all of you prepare,
Oh yeah, he
counting
knows a whole
off your
bunch about us.
spells, and yep. Hannah gives you a look like this creature makes her nervous.
Who's taking the rod of withering and the pearl of power?
Which can have the Pearl of Power. I think he's the only one who can use it.
I'm the only one. I will use it to recast my 2nd level spells, like Dark Vision.
Or
I will
see
four
invisibility.
times.
Or see invisibility.
See, invisibility is a good one.
Yep.
Yep, that one.
I'm sending it to you, Adam.
Okay. Did you? Okay.
Under what? Consumables or?
Just put it in my slotless magic items, or put it under my spells, or somewhere. All right. The
What?
less erased in the butt. South Park. The less restoration potion, we're gonna put on Zeta, because you don't have
Okay.
that.
No, I do not.
So I'm just gonna dump it down here.
Hello? Is there any other transactions you'd like to make?
Let us figure out what we have and what we need.
Fine.
He's tapping his little weird finger, like impatiently.
Zyra is taking the Rod of Withering, because I think the double team of Maffei and Zyra smacking away is probably the fastest way to incapacitate something.
Question, I was thinking, can I use that? Can Cade use that with a flurry?
It is a light mace.
No,
Can you flurry with the light mace?
you cannot. Oh wait,
I didn't read that.
maybe you can. With Brawler?
Oh, he could use his. Do you have a brawler? The brawler flurry? With brawler flurry, you can.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
but no, he needs 2 weapons though for
No, you
that.
don't.
No, that's for Monk.
No,
Brawler,
no,
I think, is just 2-weapon fighting, isn't it?
no, but it says you don't need to use 2 weapons. Here. Brawler's fury.
It says as if using 2 weapon.
It's as if you do not need to use 2 different weapons to use this ability. She does not. need to
So
use...
yeah, you could flurry with the Rod of Withering.
Yeah.
I'm taking it off my sheet and I'm putting it on Cade because that is funny too.
Cade
And
with
those
the
are
fear banner in one hand, the Rod of Withering in the other, and the helmet of the Medusa.
Dude, and those...
He looks so weird.
He looks like an adventurer.
He looks like a high level
funny.
adventurer.
Okay, but flurrying with touch attacks, he could probably hit those dragons every time doing D4 strength?
Being of DC 17
There's a
fort save.
DC 17
Oh,
fort save. It's not that. Yeah, so that's why I'm
Otherwise, it
wondering,
would
is it
be-
worth it?
So under your weapons, there. It's at the bottom of your weapons.
My
Okay.
18 weapons.
Yes, you have a lot of weapons. The scroll of teleport. Do you have that on your list, Mark?
I'll put it down right now.
Okay.
I didn't know who's moving what, so I didn't move anything.
Okay, you write it down. I'm deleting it here.
All right.
All right. The mirror image wand. Which classes can cast mirror image?
Sorcerers, bards, wizards.
Does the Blood Rager have
Blood
it?
Ragers get it.
Okay.
I have it as a spell, so if you don't,
Zyra will take it because she can cast it, but she does not have it. Doomsday.
That is such a weird item, Fox.
What's Fox coming out with? There's more stuff happening. I can tell. And the
It's the description's weird. It says a mythic creature can expend. Oh, you can. Oh, I see. You can use the item, but mythic creatures can use their mythic power to fire the item.
Widget's taking the Wand of Magic Missile. Because Magic Missile. He's got some Fireball wands. He'll take the Lightning Bolt wand as well.
The stuff that is on sale in his shop include... he does put out a page that lists some of the things that he could sell directly.
He's just like sliding it out in the middle of the conversation.
Yep. He has a +2 flaming dagger, a deep sphere iron stone, a manual of gainful exercise +1, a ring of improved jumping, a staff of healing, a staff of fire, a wand of bestow curse with 50 charges in it, a greater silent meta magic rod, and a pale green prism iron stone.
So it was a pale green something?
Yeah, I can write some of these things down.
Pale green prism?
Pale green prism.
So competence bonus on all the things, and then the other one was a sphere?
A deep red sphere.
Oh, let's see.
Deep red sphere. Deep red sphere. Deep red sphere. +2 enhancement bonus to dex. That's a good one.
Okay, so let me list out the things that he has in his shop. I'll put them under party pages, and this is the brokerage, the shadow brokerage. Items for
Widget could
sale.
have a chat with Umbravilda. a quick sending to Umbravilda. See what she says about the matter.
what are you doing right now? I'm just curious.
How you doing,
Oh, there's
sweetie?
also a clear spindle ironstone.
I seem to remember looking these up a while back.
Yeah. Deep red sphere ironstone.
Which is a ring of sustenance.
Pale green.
Okay.
Prism ironstone. And
Renee will take the potion of fly.
bestow curse is a 4th level wizard spell. Cast level 7.
Who can cast Anthal?
Odd people.
I can use Clangor. The repeating heavy crossbow.
Okay, the staff of healing has 3 charges in it currently. Actually, you know what? They're probably all charged up. 10 charges and staff fire 10 charges.
All right, a staff of healing would certainly make this a little bit easier. How much for the staff?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
He says, and he plays coy a bit. There's also a wand of cure moderate wounds.
Oh, it's not a staff of life, it's a staff of healing, which is still good. The staff lets you cast. The staff uses a standard action, right?
Yep. There's spell completion, so I think it's the same thing as the
spell itself.
Yeah.
There's a really nice ring here if anybody.
Which the ring?
The skull and crossbones, +2 protection, and
that should be on
Zeta's got it.
that's on Zeta.
Yeah.
Okay, removing it from the. Okay, you delete it.
Yep. All right. Ring of the Bat. Fly and climb.
Staff of healing is
It would be 30,000 gold pieces.
Well, we have a million +1 items, 13 +1 short swords. Like we have.
Yeah.
I will start putting these together.
Yep.
Okay.
We have enough.
Well, they're 1,000 each,
weapon.
right?
Well, additionally, there's all the gear these guys have, but.
Oh yeah, their gear. You want me to throw some things down, given that you guys?
Well, we've got 6 hours until the doom clock ticks over, so.
12, 13, so 26. We have 26 +1 pieces of weapons and armor.
Okay, I'm gonna start adding it underneath the identified area.
Okay.
All right, you're a little rogue guy. I'll do the Rakshasa first. The Rakshasa has
Fucking dead.
a +2 kukri.
The Ring of the Bat, Renee's just taking.
He has some. Here, I'll do this so you guys can all see. +2 kukri. Spell components. 1,000 gold pieces. He has a. He has a robe of armor, acts as bracers of armor, +4. Oh, no, it would be less than +4 because he was casting mage armor. +3.
It's a robe of mage armor?
Yeah.
Or a robe that acts like the bracer?
Yep.
Body slot.
Body slot.
Nope, monk's robes.
He had a wand of greater invisibility.
We're using that.
Cast for level 7 with 3 charges remaining.
A wand of greater invisibility?
Yeah.
Yeah. 4th circle spell.
I thought they were. Oh no, I'm thinking of
Potions.
Potions, yeah.
All right, that was
what you're thinking.
what was on the Rakshasa, and then the rogue. The assassin.
Did anybody here use poison?
Renee can with very minimal chance of a problem.
I'm immune to poison.
So you can also use it with a very minimal chance of a problem.
Alright, I'll take some of these poison doses.
+1 mithril chain shirt, a +2 keen dagger, and 4 doses of what is it called? Black lotus extract.
Yeah, that stuff was a problem.
Which has been changed into an injury poison.
As opposed to digestion.
Contact. Maybe it was cheaper to make this way. Because contact tends to be better.
Three charges now. 3 charges left. I think Zeta, you're low on stuff, so.
Low on, yeah.
And he had some weird boots. So we'll call these the
teleportation.
no. What do you call the boots that ninjas wear that have like the toe?
Tabby boots.
Tabby boots.
Yeah.
It's a good pull there, because I don't have enough levels in Weeaboo to know that answer.
They're called the Tabby boots of the master, and they are +7 competence bonus.
Yeah, I wanted them better than most, but I didn't want to go too crazy.
I don't want 10.
No, there's signs that they've been slowly enchanted and re-enchanted over as you're kind of bumping up that bonus to +10.
You can do.
Yeah. So it's a +7 competence bonus on acrobatics and a +7 competence bonus on stealth.
Those are good. Good boots.
Acrobatics.
Cade want that?
Yeah, and I'll put in a couple of things.
Disgusting toe boots.
Yeah. So
the worst.
I'm putting in the boots of Elvenkind.
Which are acrobatics boots.
Yeah, +5.
Cool.
And there's some masterwork thieves tools, which I think you have some already in this. Yeah, I'll just add another set here.
Okay, are you dropping it in the?
It's under. Yeah, I just dropped it in there now. Where
Okay.
I'll take the tabby boots.
All right.
And then I'm assuming you're not touching the non-masterwork stuff.
No.
Okay.
There's also a where is it? Oh, where are you? Dynamo's cloak, +10 is a cloak. +10 stealth. I'm putting that in.
I don't know why you wanted the stealth armor bracers when you had a stealth cloak, but that's okay.
I want, because I don't have any bracers.
Okay.
They were the only bracers available, right? Then somebody took that instead. Anyways, there's a +10 stealth cloak in there.
Okay. So the boots of Elvenkind. I'm gonna throw those on Zyra. So Zyra's acrobatics goes up. The cloak.
You're buying the staff of healing.
We're gonna buy the staff of healing. Just it's a good idea to have. A bunch, like, I don't know who's going to attune to it, but Zyra will use it for the thing. We're going to buy the Staff of Healing via trading in goods.
Sure.
So, basically, it was what, 20 grand, something like that?
It is 30,000 is what he's charging.
30,000. All right. So, we've got. All right. So this is effectively 13 grand. Is he giving us full price, or is it some sort of shitty?
Yeah, he's giving you full price. He's not haggling today because you were attacked in his shop and he's still a little embarrassed.
All right. So I'm just going to say 1150 per weapon times 1, 2, 3, 4, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 23 equals 26,450 in those weapons. I can add to that, it'll be 300, 400. Oh, there's just composite. Here, we'll make that 25. Okay, and then the Shadow studded leather. That's gonna be 500. 575 times 6. It was 31,000.
30,000.
30,000.
Mhm.
Okay. There's a 25 weapons and 6 suits of armor that we just sort of
Okay.
dump across, and we're 2,000. We'll keep a couple. We'll keep the
Mithril
we'll keep a couple
Warhammer?
of the weapons, and the Mithril Warhammer is not part of that deal.
Okay, and that shock, thundering, repeating.
The
heavy
Mithril
class.
Warhammer is separate, and we'll keep the +1 heavy maces.
Okay.
Then it just becomes 30,000.
Yeah, go ahead and delete.
I'll delete the rest. And the 6 suits of +1 studded leather.
Okay, he takes it.
Boom.
It'd be easier for him to sell the +1s in a city full of people that
Yeah.
are the appropriate size.
Hey, you need to arm a small army.
Yep.
So
He's chuckling though.
I wonder where these came from.
don't never kiss and tell.
Oh, yes. A good
Unless you
rule.
were being well paid, of course.
Unless you're mixing pleasure with business.
He has a tooth. He has a mouthful of like shark teeth. I am just backing away.
Renee understands the urge to go for a nibble. Let's put it that way.
Is there anything else?
He crosses out the staff of healing and he goes and fetches it for you.
Is there anything else on this fine list that you're interested in? And are you done rifling through those bodies?
The Rakshasa didn't have a shadow inside him, right?
Nope,
Okay. And he didn't have a tattoo?
he did not.
Cool. All yours.
Okay, Vex almost comes immediately into the room. He has his drift globe and he moves the bodies onto the drift globe and takes them away.
Waste not, want not. Or simply want more.
His tail kind of pushes the scroll of the list a little bit closer to Zyra and Zeta.
Anything else, dearies?
With his tail, he kind of strikes out he crosses out the staff of healing. Who's carrying the staff healing?
Are you in need of a staff of fire?
Take a staff of anything at this point.
Who's carrying the staff healing?
I think Zyra.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be relying on Murgovane to do some fighting.
Yeah, the staff of life went on I put it on the sheet.
Okay,
right?
got it. Cool.
Yeah, I put it on the sheet and put up the charges. So Burning Hands, Fireball. It's basically 5 fireballs at a good caster level, and a wall of fire. You could do that too. So, for 18,950. The Staff of Fire.
Oh. Some of them are going to be burned, are they?
Yes. All right. Okay. Now the goal here is to come up with 19,000 in cash. This is super effective, by the way. It's like, here, take all this treasure. All right, now get rid of all this treasure. Let's bring it down to just the basics. All right.
quick question, Marty.
Mm.
Cade had the Stonebiter +2 heavy crossbow,
Yep.
and came with it the Stonebiter bolt case, which 5 times a day produces adamantine crossbows
Mm-hmm.
bolts. Can he use the bolt case with Clangor?
Yeah.
Clangor? Okay, cool. I drop in Stonebiter and I take Clangor. Clangor.
Sure. It is an exotic weapon.
Yep.
Special materials.
Am I putting the staff of fire on somebody?
I'm coming up with a cache. Give me a second. The answer to that is yes. I'm trying to figure out how much.
How we're
of
going to
our
pay for it.
I'm figuring out how to pay for it.
I have a
Other
whole
items.
bunch of +2s.
Mark, could you look up the weight of a warhammer, please?
Yeah.
So this is.
Oh, you figure out what the cost mithril is.
Yeah. Well, mithril weapons are
Half the weight.
complex. Everything else is. It's just the weight of it. Because 500 gold pieces per pound. So I think it's 8 pounds.
I'm checking. Warhammer.
Okay, so 1, 2, 5, 0, 1,
Warhammer is 5 pounds.
0. 5 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2,500, 4,500, 4,800, becoming 2,400. Right. And plus equals. Okay, now Stonebiter, selling your crossbow. It's going to be 4,150. So all right, so we're at 11,000. Let's grab the. Ooh. Let's see what we got here. It's crazy. The Wormfang collars. Those are just Emblematic Fist, right?
Yeah.
Don't need those.
Yeah, I don't. There's a lot of them, so that's the next commodity item that we're gonna start selling. They're just really light and easy to carry around as treasure.
Can we use those?
You want to wear a dog collar?
If it's a magic bonus
I'm
item?
pretty certain
Hell
Zeta wears a
yeah.
dog collar. Have you seen? She's freaky.
I don't think she does. Whether
She's gonna have a
going...
mohawk by the time we're done. Okay, so 4 of the Wormfang collars gets us to the total. Alright, so it's 4 Wormfang collars, 2 heavy maces, 1 mithril warhammer, 1 mithril chain shirt, 1 mithril tower shield, and the Stonebiter, the +2 heavy crossbow. That is the Staff of Fire. Staff of Fire goes on Zeta.
Yep, I've already put it on her sheet, along
Alright,
with the
is
charges and.
It's fully charged.
It's fully
Fully
charged?
charged.
Alright.
It's ready to rock and roll.
For maximal fire damage.
You wouldn't happen to have a rod of maximize, would you?
No, but this rod will make you very quiet when you're casting.
I have a feeling this will be a very loud event. There could be a need for some stealth, but all right. I think we're good.
I think we're okay.
He rolls up the scroll and kind of tucks it underneath his.
Sorry. The who doesn't have a magic dagger?
I don't think Zyra does.
There's a +2. I think there's a +2 keen dagger up there.
Can you use a kukri?
Nope.
Then you get the keen one. +2 keen dagger.
Okay. I'll throw it on.
Okay, you're taking it, or you're...
Yeah, I'll write it down.
Okay, I'll delete it then. Deleting. Okay, the kukri.
Kid has a shadow kukri, +1 frost shadow kukri. If you guys want that. Have too many weapons. Way too many weapons.
Give me a second. I believe rogues can use, or...
I don't know. I think they're martial weapons, but rogues get a kind of a list.
Yeah, I'm having a stupid.
I do not have a. Why don't I even have a dagger? That's just wrong. Mergovane.
So Zyra actually knows how to use kukris, so she'll take the +2 kukri. So she can cut her way out of the purple worm that is inevitably the shadow purple worm that is being summoned.
Oh damn!
it's Shadow Godzilla that has worms. Its worms are purple worms.
Shadowy
So when it
purple.
swallows you, there's a bunch of purple worms swimming around in his belly.
Yeah.
That then swallow you, and you're like the Russian doll of being
is
swallowed.
kaiju.
Yeah.
Called freedom of movement, and you hide up their butt. I can't believe I did that.
I want to be on the inside.
So you made a request, shadow purple worms. Okay.
No, that wasn't a request. That's just something you said. That doesn't equate to a request.
It was words that were spoken.
No, I wrote it down. This is how I keep track of requests.
I'm writing down a ring of wishes. Hang on.
A cursed ring of wishes. A ring of wishes that just requires you to sacrifice innocence around you to make the wishes, to fuel the wishes. The evil artifact.
It's like all the wishes turn bad.
No, the wishes are fine. You just have to kill innocent creatures to create them. How many beings would you kill for a wish?
It's like, I want money, so like $1 million appears in your home, but everyone in a mile around, that's their money, and they know you took it. There's all sorts of ways to make wishes evil. Just rabble at your door, give me back my money.
The best is what you did to Rob.
I wish for nothing.
I wish for nothing. He had a genie that was waiting to cast the 3 wishes, and he kept pestering him and pestering him and pestering him every time. I was like, I wish for nothing. Okay. So of course the
Sphere of Annihilation appeared.
Sphere of Annihilation.
I think that was the end of that campaign. Actually, I think I half killed the party, and then we didn't.
Yeah,
play
because he
anymore.
went to go hide in the tent that was a dimensional space, and it followed him in.
And then there was an explosion, and some people died because of Rob's wish. Yep.
There was a lot of failed saves that day.
Okay, speaking of a TPK,
Well, this campaign will continue even if this party dies, because it's like they went to the Shadow Plane, didn't bring Grizak, and never came back.
That's because Grizak wasn't fucking there. We went to get him. He's like, forget I'm Grizak. In fact, can we just check the dates? Because I don't even think Grizak's available. I think he's fighting this week.
Damn.
Yeah, I think he's in Vatapole, fucking beating up goblins.
You know what? I say we don't do anything, because Marty would have to retro back to, hey, the moon got destroyed, by the way, a couple weeks ago. Hey.
It might not be. The moon might be just a material component for the ritual. Like There's all sorts of rituals that have to take place under a full moon. You know?
The moon exploded. That's funny.
That's funny. There's a rumor. What's the rumor? The moon exploded. The fuck? We didn't notice? Nah, you guys didn't look up.
Didn't make your spot checks at night.
We're too scared of rogues right now to look up at the sky, so we weren't paying attention.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry, we have plenty of spare moons.
Primarily made of cheese. Alright, let's kill this fucking thing. Let's... alright, so,
Kadri does his mutagen.
Okay.
I think, how long does it take? 1 mile at 20 is 20 miles in... Or a move speed of 20 is 20 miles a day. So it'll be 2 miles in an hour. An hour. About how much time do we have till the full moon? It was around dusk when we were up top.
Probably 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, when I glanced at the clock before, we've been doing treasure stuff for probably an hour now, so it was late in the day. It's like 7 p.m.
Alright, so,
We should probably, if we're going to do this, attack near the time when the moon will be full. That way, at least if we fail, perhaps we'll distract them long enough that they'll not complete their ritual. Whereas if we attack earlier and are soundly defeated, as is,
I just want to know something. Where are we gonna show up? Here, or here, like way up north, like north.
Renee's going to take off a couple of wand charges to heal up Nefeh.
Okay.
like
I'm sure you could kind of sketch out what you remember, kind of thing.
Gotcha.
F-18.
Marty, I load the
Is there
crossbow.
a way that we could get close enough to there to
You're loading up the
not have to
crossbow
use the full
case. Is that what you're
teleport to
saying?
get in there? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but at this point it hardly matters. We have barely any magic left.
Just the way I like it.
I'm also measuring on the map. 400 feet is not even to the front gate. You gotta get pretty close to the problem to dimension door in there.
Are we going to dimension door, or are we going to teleport?
We're gonna teleport.
I think we're gonna teleport.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright. Is everybody pooped?
was a firefight.
I know, we could do a distraction.
We could. Is there another nest of them somewhere? Ayana, do you know of one?
Of which?
A nest of the Reborn.
Aside from the Citadel?
Yes.
They maintain the way to the light-filled realm. I've been in... I could find out, but it may take some time. I've been in the spires for too long.
Yes.
There might be a group of them at the docks, leading to the temple.
Here, let me see map for a second. So, is he like down here? Down here somewhere?
Yeah, there are 3 docks. She says
And then it's over this path? Or this path here? Like number 1? Wait, the light-filled realm is north?
No, she's saying like the ruins of Tebran, where you beat up the guards, and
Yeah, where is that on this map?
it's not on this map. It's like hours in that direction.
It's north.
Yeah.
Okay. It's way north.
The Ancestor's Isle is likely crawling with them.
Ahmed, you're making lots of noises.
They
Oh,